What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here, you back to another live Pokemon battle against a shady person, Henry, whose Twitter link is in the description. Remember, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is down there, and I have requests for battles over on the tweets. So today, it is our first battle with our stinking Belly Drum and Slowking. So we're going to see how this goes. This is really just for a lot of fun. Hopefully we can make some solid plays though and make it work. The team is definitely not the best built team, but it's full of Pokemon that I really love. Mayhem and Dreidel's names had to stay the way they were. Unfortunately, Mayhem wouldn't work. I guess it was too big, spaced out like that. And I don't know why Spin would not work. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, whatever, but it's just Dreidel and Mayhem along with Nexus, Boom, Glass, and David. So we're going to try to pull a couple W's out this week with this team. I really, more importantly, want to pull out a couple Belly Drums. That's really what I want. And we're going to jump into this battle right now. I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team with my phone in order to make sure that I don't forget at all who he has. So we see a Sawsbuck, Odino, Mawile, Lantern, Miss Magis, and Chatot. So we both have some Boom Burst and things. He's got a couple of scary Pokemon for sure. Miss Magis does not. Miss Magis is the #1 thing that will stop David. I mean, Lantern's pretty tough as well, but I'm okay. I would rather take on a Lantern than a Miss Magis. I would. It has lower special attack. Granted, I would hit that Miss Magis on the physical side, so we can try to get an Aqua Tail off without even belly drumming. We can try to just get an Aqua Tail off and see what works. What's cool is that my opponent has 1 electric immunity just in the Lantern, so we got to keep an eye out for that before we start volt switching all over the place. I could see my opponent just opening up with the Chatot, because why not? I could definitely see that. I have no idea if Chatot normally runs. I feel like it's just Chatter. I feel like Chatter, Boom Burst. I don't think you run a fire type move on there. Like, I don't think Hidden Power Fire is a thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm opening up with our gosh darn Nexus to see how this goes. I'd really like to get 3 wins this week. I want to rekindle my potential love for this game along with getting some wins. Would be cool. Winning always helps you feel like you enjoy a game more. My opponent actually opens up with a Mawile, which makes a lot of sense. Not going to be able to hit me too hard, though. Not going to be able to hit the Escavalier too hard. Going to get an Intimidate off, which does stink. And this Pokemon is very important. My Nexus is very important. I think that Mawile does pack the Fire Fang. I feel like that's a possibility. So I kind of want to just switch out into my David right now. I'm just going to switch out into David. We're just going to go right out into David. It's fine. I don't want to risk a Fire Fang. I mean, if he goes for a Play Rough, that's going to hurt a lot. That's for sure. But we're going to see just straight up Stealth Rocks. All right. So we see straight up Stealth Rocks. And now I'm intrigued, because I don't know what this Mawile would do to me. I really want to go for a Belly Drum right away. I could see the Lantern coming out. Am I really going to Belly Drum turn 1? Turn 2? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know. He's going to Sucker Punch me! He's going to Sucker Punch me! It's over! It's over! That's a slack off waiting to happen. That's a slack off waiting to happen. Play Rough cannot take me out. Come on, there's no way. Sucker Punch again. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh my goodness. Is this really going to be? I don't care if this battle's short, guys. I don't care if this battle's short. I could care less if this battle's short. I can Aqua Tail or Drain Punch. I mean, Drain Punch is good. It's neutral. It's neutral. I'm just going to Drain Punch. You could Sucker Punch me. It's fine. I have defense. I have defense. He's going to withdraw. Go on. Don't go into Miss Magius. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lantern. All right. That's fine. That's fine. This Drain Punch is still going to hurt. This Drain Punch is a +6 Drain Punch. Oh my goodness. I will take it. What is that? Oh, I thought it was red card or something. I would have screamed. I would have screamed so loud. Okay, so at the very least, we're going to get rid of a... Oh, my DS is going to die. We're going to get rid of a gosh darn Lantern. We're going to have to take an electric type attack here. I could switch out, but do I really want to switch out a +6? I really don't want to switch out a +6. He's going to... Okay. Oh, no. Come on, that was obvious, Shady. That was obvious. Look at how little that Volt Switch does. I'm pretty sure that he's going to go right into Miss Magis, and that's well played. Ah, man, I thought maybe you just go for Thunderbolt for big damage, but there's a Mischievous. or Miss Magius. I don't know why I'm changing the names up now. I think we can live a Shadow Ball. Is it really worth the risk though? I feel like we're forcing the Shadow Ball. You know what? I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna save my Slow King. My Slow King, you know what? It took down, it took a lot of HP away from a defensive wall. I know that it can set up on a mobile now. So I'm gonna just take that and run with it. I'm gonna take that and run with it. So nasty plot. Are we serious? Are we serious right now, man? This has to be a joke. I'm just boom bursting. This has to be a joke. He's just nasty plotted on a +6. I can take a Dazzling Gleam. I can take a +2 Dazzling Gleam. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna boom burst. This thing has massive special defense though, so we might not take it out. We're in big trouble, man. We're in big trouble. We are. I could have went out into my Scavalier there. We're in big trouble. I could have just went for an Aqua Tail and been fine. I would have had the game. I would have had the game. I just threw that away. All right. Well, I know I can go into Mayhem. I know I can go into Mayhem and just click Shadow Ball. My opponent has. Oh, my opponent has 2 normal types actually, or 1 normal type. I think. Well, Audino's still normal type. Then you know what? Let's go out into Glass. These Stealth Rocks are gonna stink. Man, I threw that away. I really figured. Oh, Shadow Ball. Just Shadow Ball it. Straight up Shadow Ball it. Why wouldn't you just Shadow Ball it? But unfortunately, that's not the case. And he's got 2 ground immunity, so I can't even just click Earthquake until both of these are gone. I can't just click Earthquake until Miss Magius and Chatot are both gone. And Slow King, now that Slow King's been revealed, it's a darn shame. It really is a darn shame. I really wish that I would have just stayed in and clicked Aqua Tail. I did not expect nasty plot. I expected, yo, smack this thing with a Shadow Ball. It will probably knock me out. I mean, maybe not, but I wasn't at full health. I just took a Volt Switch, so it's possible, super effective. He doesn't know my spread though, so I guess that was the wariness of it. But had I gone Aqua Tail and it connected, that would have been an easy sweep. Easy peasy sweep, 100%. The joke would not have been on anyone but him. Would not have been on me. But he's thinking now, I'm just clicking U-turn. No reason not to click U-turn. It'll take out this Pokemon. And if he switches out, yeah, he's just gonna let this thing fall and he's gonna gain Switch Initiative, which makes perfect sense. Not very effective, but it still takes him out. So we have to decide who we're gonna switch into now. Let's see, Lantern's really low. Mawile is here. I think Nexus isn't a bad one. I think that, wait, why didn't, oh no. Oh, my Slow King doesn't have Regenerator. My Slow King does not have Regenerator. I'm gonna be fixing that for the next match, because that actually matters. That actually matters. Fauna, this beautiful thing comes out. Why wouldn't it? Now just switching this thing is just bad. I'm just gonna go on into Nexus. Switching into David is just bad without Regenerator. Without Regenerator, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Let's strike 2 for me. First switching out to strike 1 and then not bringing Hornleats. That's fine. I wasn't trying to make any kind of risky plays. I can get a pretty free knockoff here. Actually, I might Iron. Let's see. Knockoff is really free. I kind of expect the Audino to come in. That's why I want to go for Iron Head. And Iron Head hits everything but the Lantern really hard. So I'm gonna Iron Head. Jump Kick. It's not gonna do too much. I did expect him to switch. Obviously, Iron Head does a huge amount of damage, and we see the eject button here. So that's a really nice item for Switch Initiative. Really, really nice, especially on a faster Pokemon. I really like eject button. I want to start using it. I'm definitely going to be using it in the GBA soon because that item seems so cool. We're going to see the Chatot come out, which of course is always a drag. And I think I'm actually going to stay in here and knock off. I'm just going to get rid of whatever item this stupid bird has on. Oh, you have a Heat Wave. Oh, that's the move you get, Chatot. That's the move you get. That's fun. That's fun. Now, I wonder if your specs. Nope, you're life orbed. Okay, well, that question was answered quickly. We can go into the mayhem here. And this really stinks because he still has a lantern around. And his lantern could be Volt Absorb. And I really think it is. I really think it's Volt Absorb. You know what? I'm going to Shadow Ball predicting the lantern. Come on, man. Come on. Please. Yes. That's a choice spec Shadow Ball. It should take him out. That's a choice spec Shadow Ball. It should take him out. There we go. Making a prediction and having it pay off. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. See, you can't just go for, oh man. I could not have that thing gain its HP back. I could not. Not with how bad this game took just a huge turn for the worse. A huge turn for the worse. With that gosh darn. Gosh darn no regenerator. Nasty plot mismatches. Audino comes out, which makes perfect sense. And this thing is absolutely terrifying. Especially looking at the rest of my team. This thing scares the complete poop out of me. Yeah, this thing with Nexus gone, this thing just wins. I feel like this thing just wins. David's pretty useless at this point, unfortunately. Why is my capture card doing this? Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? And Audino is going to Mega Evolve, and the capture card is still not working. There we go. Mega Audino on this screen. I'm sorry about that. There's a Dazzling Gleam coming my way. I'm sure it's going to do a lot of damage. Enough. It's a crit. And I'm going to click Sack Off, which means that if it wasn't for the crit, I might have actually lived. If it wasn't for the crit, I might have actually lived this next one. But I guess I'm not going to. I live on 2! I just popped those bubbles. I feel like we are going to see a, I feel like we're going to see like a toxic. So do I want to act on that? There's nothing I can really do. I'm just going to Aqua Tail. Calm Mind. Wow. Okay, hold on. This just got interesting. I could have definitely slack offed again. We'll see what this Aqua Tail does. I have no buffs. It's not going to do anything. It's going to do pathetic damage. That's not terrible. It's a crit. That's why. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's slack off. He's going to Dazzling Gleam. +1 Dazzling Gleam. It does around 54. I want to say it was 54. So I have to see. I'm going to be at... No, I can't. I wanted the belly drum right here, but I can't. He's going to... It's going to be impossible for me to belly drum. I'm going to have to let something go down. Yeah, he's gonna Calm Mind again. No, he's gonna Dazzling Gleam. Wow. I really thought he was gonna Calm Mind again. We could have actually gotten to a point where we did belly drum. Aqua Tail is going to bring him down to half. I'm going to slack off here. Can we actually win this? Flamethrower. What switch were you predicting? That must have been a misclick. I feel bad for my opponent now. That must have been a miss. Unless he's, oh, maybe he's just trying to get a burn because of the for residual. I could see that. All right, I can't belly drum because I'll belly drum and go down really low, and then my capture card is breaking. Are we serious? My capture card is literally breaking live. You're literally breaking live. Dazzling Gleam. It's a crit as we Aqua Tail. Why is this happening? Why is this capture card doing this to me during such a great... I really enjoyed this battle. I really enjoyed playing this battle, especially because this is not Wish Protect Audino. Especially because it's not Wish Protect Audino. Oh, he wanted the burn because I'm physical. Oh. There's absolutely no reason why my capture card should be doing this. There we go. Almost down. I'm gonna have to slack off again. Withdraws Audino. Goes out into Fauna. Was that the Mawile? No, it was. Ooh. Very well played. Very, very, very well played. I'm not going to risk you getting a huge Horn Leech off here. There's no reason at all. So I am just going to switch out into my Dreidel to get an Intimidate off. I wonder why my capture card just randomly decided to start breaking. It's really weird. It's really weird. I do apologize for the missed frames and the missed moments in this battle. But we're going to go out to the Dreidel. We're going to intimidate this little Sawsbuck here. And we are going to see a Horn Leech. So Horn Leech is going to do a decent amount, especially considering that's after an Intimidate. And that doesn't bode well for me at all. That does not bode well for me at all. At this point, I am going to just go ahead. I think I'm just going to Toxic. Miss Magus is gone. I guess I can safely close combat. I'm just going to close combat. Even if Audino comes back in, it's not a big deal. I guess I could Rapid Spin. There's the Swords Dance. Yes, so glad I did not Toxic. So we'll just get a huge close combat off and it should take this thing out. And if not, we have Mach Punch. So there's that close combat. Bah! My opponent has a bunch of mons to set up and sweep with. That is scary. A bunch of mons to set up and sweep with. I'm really upset. We got the Belly Drum off, but we kind of threw it away. But there was really no way of knowing if he was going to Shadow Ball or Nasty Plot. And had he gotten Shadow Ball, even if we took this Magus out with an Aqua Tail, we would go down to the next thing. Sawsbuck would come in. And because I didn't have Regenerator, I'm definitely going to fix that after this match. I'm also going to try to fix my capture card. Can a Mach Punch take this thing out? I'm sure a close combat can. And I should outspeed this thing. I'm just going to click close combat. I really don't know if I outspeed this thing. Yeah, I do. So close combat will be able to take this thing out, no problem. Even though it is resisted, it's got like, what, 17 HP left? So Dreidel is spinning his way to our victory. That is great. And Dreidel gets some Lefty's recovery, which is great. Look, I love the way he moves. Move it. She likes to move it. Let's see. Mawile comes out, who's going to intimidate me, and is at a lot of HP here. I could see, well, this thing has Stealth Rocks, but I'm way too low to stay in here and do anything. So I'm just going to go on into David. Back to where it all began. I can't believe that like turn 2 Belly Drum actually paid off. Those sucker punches. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. So we're going to see a play rough here, and it's going to do a lot of damage, I'm sure. Well, actually, there's no huge power. It's not going to do too much. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to Drain Punch. I'm not going to bother, like, slack offing or belly drumming or any of that. Oh, it's a crit. Now I kind of wish I slack offed. There's been a good amount of crits this game. There's another crit. What is going on with all these crits? We're going to see if I can live a play rough, and I'm going to go for a slack off, but I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Play rough does connect, and it is going to take me out. David, you did good. You did good this game, David. I should have slacked off. I definitely should have slacked off. I'm going to go ahead and go on into Glass now, because I think the last 2 Pokemon my opponent have, I want to say Chatot and Mawile. I guess I could have gone on into Mayhem. I'm just gonna EQ. I don't think you're switching out. Yeah, I don't think you're switching out. All right, so ooh, we do see the berry, but this is stab EQ, and I don't think that's gonna matter at all. Yeah, Mawile is just gonna drop. It's a crit, another one. Oh my gosh, that Shucka Berry meant nothing. Shucka Berry meant nothing. And I believe our opponent's last Pokemon is, oh, maybe it's not Chatot. It is Chatot. So a little bit of switching around has to happen. I'm just gonna go out into Dreidel. And I obviously can't click EQ because there's no point at all. But my Stone Edge / Outrage should be able to take Chatot out. I'll probably go Outrage because I don't want to miss. We know that I've been having some pretty bad luck with missing. Thank goodness the capture card is now working fully. Maybe the cable was just loose. Who knows? It could have just been a loose cable, I guess. Nasty Plot. So this thing wants to win. I'm going to go for a Mach Punch, get some damage off, and then I can go for Outrage for game. Not to mention, I believe both my Jolteon and my Flygon both outspeed this thing. So let's go for a Mach Punch. Let us go for a Mach Punch. Punch this little bird right in the beak. And look at that. That's a lot of damage. There's a boom burst here. It's going to be loud and obnoxious because it's at +2, and it's going to take me out, I'm sure. Down goes Rachel, but it's fine. So do we want to end this battle with a Mayhem or the Flygon? You know, let's end it with a Flygon. Let's end it with a Flygon. I never really use Flygon that much, so you know what? We're going to get a straight up Outrage Flygon going on. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Really is. I mean, what can you do, man? It's glass. I'm glass. Glass. Oh, I think this is the end for you. I mean, we know he's not choice. We know that he's Life Orbs. We saw that item, and it's fine, and I'm actually going to remember. And down goes the Chatot and Outrage. So it's going to be a narrow 2-0. Of course, could have been a lot better had my Slowking had the Regenerator, which I will fix in between battles. I really do apologize about that. But Henry, that was still a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed, please show some shady love to the thumbs down below. I'd really appreciate that. We're bringing Wi-Fi battles back as long as you guys are supporting and enjoying them. Then I know that I'll keep them coming. But that's going to be it for now. I love you so much. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.